Hello, Millie. It's the days have it's been okay. The light is pretty bright though. But it feels cold. um but I think I should go tell someone that you're not here anymore. They He deserves to know. I Yeah. I'll be back. You know you guys are very loud. Hmm. uh Hello, Iridium. I I came to speak to you. Do you feel anything?
Not really. Why? Something happened that I'm not aware of?
I would have thought by now they would tell you.
Not a single person is a. Wait, we still have one more guest. wait till the last guest comes in. I guess. Oh, we've got Velvet.
Hello, Velvet. Why is Velvet here?
I've not really a clue. Velvet, why are you?
No, I was about to tell him.
Well, I guess you can both say it together with your hearts out loud. What's going on?
Iridium, something happened. Melly, Melly's dead.
That's
I'm not
yeah.
joking.
Yeah, this has got to be some prank. Melly can't
I'm
just
not joking,
disappear.
Iridium. I believe me. I want this to be a joke. I want this to be a joke so bad.
Well,
But it's not.
so you're telling me the last chance that I got to talk to Melly was yesterday, then? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Who did this? Biggest question is I want to know who did this, who or what happened. How did they die?
The cause? I could tell you the cause.
What is the cause of death?
Bailey did something to her. It caused her to be in pain. I don't. She was suffering.
I want to know what these tests were, where I could find these tests.
I.
And if there is any pain, mortal pain, that I could cause Bailey, I will. Yesterday was my only day left, and I had no idea that this was going to happen.
I didn't either.
They told me that they were doing some tests at the syndicate. They didn't tell me that this was going to end their life.
It what I've gotten, it wasn't supposed to. But what I've
Whatever
heard,
Bailey used is probably poison. It had to be poison or something.
it's what I've heard is something they conjured up. They even drugged another syndicate member, and he passed out. He couldn't do anything about it. I don't know. I didn't even know this was happening. I didn't know there was experiments. I didn't know any of this.
So, that's it. That's it then. One by one, we're all just going to die.
Eclipse tried taking her. But some people managed to grab her. And now they have her soul. But that doesn't make up for what Bailey did.
Nothing makes up for it. They didn't deserve to go the way that they went.
Eclipse did take a life that day, though. It wasn't Millie. Katuhanai.
Okay. I wouldn't mourn the loss. I can't mourn the loss of anyone until they pay for their actions. I can't. I am sad. I I didn't think that the last hug that I would get from Ellie was gonna be yesterday. 2 days ago, actually. But now I can feel only cold.
That's all I feel as well.
I can properly mourn the dead when those others pay. When Eclipse pays for everything that they've done to a friend. What Ellie had to go. what everybody went through actually with their death. I'm not good at these, but I'll track down Bailey myself. When I get a hold of Bailey, I'll let whatever my followers want to do with them, ever they want,
I
call the day.
made a promise yesterday. I made a big promise. I'm gonna find Bailey. And I promise you, every moment I have with them is gonna be equivalent of 100 years in hell.
And I'm going to ask and make a request of you. Because this is the last day that I will lose another person in my family. The last day. If you want to be, I would like you to put as much pain in that torturing as you can from me. That will be your final infected deal. That's all I want. And in return, you can ask for anything that you want. And I'll give it to you for free. I'll tell you anything you want. Whatever it is I can do for you, I will do. Just name the price.
I don't even need a price. I'll do it.
Okay. With that, are you ready?
When am I never?
Give me a second. I think this is the weak judgment one, but hey, it works too, I guess. In my office, and it's going to stay right here. Or maybe not, because it makes the chair look little. I can put it up here. Yeah. No, no, definitely not. There it is. There's their little pink sheep. It's gonna be up in my office for good. Maybe. Thank you for telling me this sad news.
I'll make sure it's hell for them.
Want to be at least there to witness all of it. Just as a little request.
Yeah, you can. I'm sorry, Velvet.
And how much more loss is gonna come?
I don't know. I don't even know if
Hopefully,
it's gonna get better.
hopefully this is the last time that happens.
I hope so too.
I wish me and Carrite were a little smarter. Because at least when we knew that was happening, we could have at least went and tried something. And it hurts knowing we couldn't do that. So I'm going to need a little bit to myself. Actually, a lot to myself, because this is going to be the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with. Reminds me of the day that Eclipse took all of them. It's the same. Eclipse did it once and he did it again. Through that virtue hammer, he took it away.
I I understand. It was a lot for me yesterday as well.
Hope that the soul is safe. At least that's okay. And Eclipse doesn't actually have a hold on me, then
No,
that means who
he got
who has soul?
someone named Evan, and accomplices would be Mask and Dobby.
It's fine. As long as we're allowed to see. That's it. That's all I ask.
I hope so.
Right. Well, I hope I don't have to see any more of this happen. So I will say, the rage comes afterwards. They don't know the pain that they're about to receive. When all the followers know about this.
We all sensed it.
I didn't want to say anything. Because I didn't think it was true. don't believe is true. But now I
Rose,
do.
Rose, Carorite, Zircon, Malachite. They know.
Okay. Um, I'm going to I'm going to shut down the for today. I think tonight I'm gonna call it. Night. Yeah. Anytime. Go for it. What do I do? Well, what do I do when I lose? I mourn the loss in a different, and that way is keeping to myself and doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Keeping up deals and taking time to myself. But I'll read this too. Yeah, I don't think my soul is going to go in the hands of Eclipse anytime soon. I am the terror of this world. I cannot die just yet.
I don't want any of you to go. But there's only so much I could do now, isn't there?
In case the time ever comes with me, I want people to be right there, knowing I did something. Greed mentioned, yeah. Greed's not a mourner. They'll do it quietly like I will. I hope the time never comes for when I have to eventually take leave. But if it ever comes to that point, I welcome anyone who wants to give me support, to praise the good things I did behind the scenes, and maybe forgive me for the bad things I've done in front of those scenes.
Of course, I'm here. I'll do as much as I can.
More people aren't. Well, I promise I can't go anywhere right now. I still have more of a part to play, and that part is, wiping out the virtues. I'm getting a little sick of it anyway.
Yeah. When the time comes when I get my hands on Bailey, you'll be the first to know.
Good. I'll keep everyone silent. Nothing, nothing anyone saw there will ever reach the surface.
Okay.
Anyways, you two better get going. I'm gonna take some time. Much needed time. And you as well.
All right then.
And what is your favor? What do you require?
I'll I'll see you later then, Iridium.
Have a good one. And don't forget to mourn the loss of your loved ones. Very important.
I know. Thank you.
You don't have to bow to me. I don't really do that.
I'm just I'm just saying thank you.
Your respect was being here in the first place. Thank you. If you want to be strong like everyone else, you can. You're acquiring my buffs. Is that correct? Is that what you want? You want How many deals have you already made? I could give you a permanent lasting effect if you want, but
Come
you
on,
just
Velvet.
have to be ready. This'll be 2 in 1 day.
Come on, let's go.
3 with just chaos, 1 from you. After that 5th deal, that means your entire family belongs in this area. I can give you the effects for free. What is something that we could make them do? Not a
Do you want me to
touchy
pick you up?
subject. They left you? They unfortunately live in the manor here as well, so you will have to see them as much as you don't want to. I guess the thing you could
We
do
had a
for me.
spawn.
One.
Mm. I'm very worried that I'm not gonna be able to get anything done with
It did.
Capricorn lore.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
hello.
Oh my god, yeah, baby. And Proxy, are you okay? I saw the death message. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I be? I'll be
Oh.
fine. So, I yeah. Ac- Actually, Velvet, I need to show you something. Can you head to my office? I'll see you guys later.
Okay. If you need anything, Proxy, just let me know, okay?
Yeah.
Want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'll be I'll be okay.
All right.
As you could see, there's something new here, but I'd I'd like to show you this one. You've never seen it. This is a place where I like to hold or remember my friend. Not a lot of people have seen this, though. He was another god. One that I respect very dearly. Ironically, when we first met, I didn't at all. But he taught me to care for things. He taught me things of humanity. I don't know if I'll ever see it like he did. I try to. But he's like the sun to me. Yes, a new room. He was funny. He had a sense of humor. He was also just kind to everything and everyone. He watched his steps while walking on grass. He cared for life. Any life from the ground to the sky. He was what united both of them. He had beautiful wings. They were big, they were beautiful, they were colorful. And he cared for humankind. He cared for mortal kind in general. It's all the flowers, chat. He sounds like a person. His name, I don't know if I should say. It's a bit hard for me. Maybe someday I'll tell you. It's okay. Take all the time you need. I understand how hard it can be. Yeah. He's been gone for so long, but I still remember him every day. Feels like I lost him yesterday. Again. I know. I didn't expect it. As I said, he taught me to care. taught me to really care. And now I'm here caring for him. I guess waiting. You will always care. Care in his honor. Care for yourself. Yeah. I will. I'm sure he's proud of you. Proud of how far you've gotten. I hope I try to keep it together. But since yesterday, it's been a bit hard. There will always be those hardships. You will face them, but his teachings will always be there. Even if you stray from them for a moment, I'm sure he's still proud of you, regardless. I hope so. No, I know he is, from what you told me about him. I'm positive he is proud, and cares for you deeply. Yeah. Sometimes I forget, you know? That's all I've wanted. Thank you, Velvet. If you ever want to stop by and just leave flowers, you can. And that one's new. You can open it. I guess you could say I sometimes, when someone I care about deeply leaves me, I make something for them. 'Cause they meant that much to me. It's a beautiful thing. Anyone would be honored. I just miss her. I miss her so much that every hour feels like an eternity. Chat. Let's go, Crow. He's sticking out for me, man. I know. She is loved and cared for deeply. She really is. And I hope she knew that. And I hope she knew her dad loved her very much. I think she did. Yeah. She deserved it. She deserved to be loved. I'm trying. It's sad, Lore, man. It's sad. She deserves every good thing that. Yeah. I hope wherever she is now, that we could give that to her. I just hope she's not worried or scared. That there's a bit of peace there. If we can keep her safe, then I'm sure everything will be okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thankful for all the time we had with her. Maybe in another lifetime we can. Yes. You know, a lot of the stuff here, she gave it to me when I first met her as Pyrite. Delta? How are you doing? can't answer that. I was showing Velvet something that I made for Millie. I don't know if you want to go leave anything or look in there. You're free to. You're free to step inside. I was just showing Velvet and explaining how when people I care about leave me, thank you. I hope if she sees it, she loves it. But I just hope she's okay. I have faith that we will see her again. I beg with you. I've had to already wait a long time to see what someone else saw. I I I showed I showed Velvet what's behind the other curtain. If you want to go see, you can. He was a friend of mine. Yeah. I guess he's the reason I care so much. He was a very dear friend of mine. Someone that taught me to care. Someone who taught me how precious mortal life is. He's the reason I care. He is like the sun. He was like the sun to me. He would rise and he's fallen. Then I had a new sunrise. I hope to have it again one day. I'm sorry, gang. Apologies. You know, after Pyrite died, I thought I lost my light too. But Moonstone taught me that the sun will always rise. Sometimes we just have to wait for it. If I must forever wait, then I will. And no one will stop me. Thank you for reminding me that, Delta. I've waited so long for it, so it wouldn't be hard to do it again. No. I wouldn't. Of course. Don't call me Velvet. I don't want to be called that name ever again. I don't know what name to be called. You know, you're. I won't call you Velvet. But, you know, you're always blossoming. If you want to, it can be Blossom. Just so you could think of another name. But it's not forced. What I was saying is, you blossom so much, and it wouldn't. You don't have to do this, but because you don't want to be named Velvet anymore, what do you think of Blossom? Just for now. Until you find another name. Okay then. No problem. No problem, Blossom. Before I give this to you, I just need you to know that no one else has seen it. Just me and Melly. Melly's log. An enchantment has been placed on this book, ensuring that it will write its author's final few moments, should they perish for any reason. Log 1. We didn't do any testing today. Just sat in the lab. It was me, Grav, and Bailey. Bailey had all sorts of questions to ask me, like our names, how old we are. What I can remember. I don't remember, but I don't really want to answer them, but it's been so long since I've been able to talk about life back then. Plus, cooperation is key, right? The lab is comfortable to a certain degree. I can't stay for too long, or Eclipse will catch on. But every now and again, I can hide from him here. I tidied up the room. I didn't know what theme I wanted to go with, so I figured I'd do both. This way, I have the same level of comfort no matter how I'm feeling. Oh yeah, the only reason we stopped testing today is because Azul got brought up. Bailey said Azul would be a fascinating subject, and they should get Azul to participate too. I don't like that. It scared me and made me uncomfortable. I hid behind Grav, and it was decided that testing would end for the day. I'm nervous for when the real testing begins. Log 0.1. Zero legs. Zero legs are like in in between logs. Just stuff I want to write because I guess. Thoughts and whatever. So here's my first zero log. I've been trying to cover all my loose ends. I feel like any day now Eclipse will find out that I'm working with the syndicate. I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to die. But I'm taking this risk knowing full well that I could. I should be worried about what the syndicate might do. But they scare me a lot less than Eclipse. Everyone is telling me they don't trust them. People I care about. I'm afraid. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll forget the plan and just kill us all. I hope not. All I can do is hope not. Log 2. I've decided I hate this. But I don't think I can stop. Nobody is forcing me to continue, but I feel like my choice has been locked in. I have betrayed Eclipse. Something about writing words is empowering, but I also feel bad. Anyways, today I let Bailey cut me open again. At least there was an anesthetic this time. It didn't hurt, but I still felt it. Bailey was enthralled to find that my human form was no longer organs. Enthralled, sorry. I don't know what happened to them. Bailey called me heartless. I think it was a literal joke, but it made me sad. I don't understand how I'm functioning without organs, but it must be Eclipse magic. Did Eclipse steal my organs? Then they said something out of the blue. Bailey wanted to test what would be worse on me, their weapon or Grab's weapon. I didn't like that. Grav didn't like that. I really didn't want to, but Bailey was persistent. Grav managed to talk Bailey down, to some degree, but Bailey still wanted me to cut my hand on their weapons. It did, and it was horrible. It hurt so bad. My log today is still a little weird. That's why my hand hurts. Log 0.2. The pain from Bailey's hammer still lingers. It's healed now, but it's a pulsing pain like when you burn your fingers trying to light a candle. I'm really scared. Really, really scared. Log 0.3. I'm terrified. I think Eclipse is catching on. I spoke to Katuhanai today and it was like back then when I'm sure he knows. There's no way he doesn't know. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying really hard, but I think he's gonna kill me. Log 0.4. I threw a party today, but Delta caught on that it felt like a goodbye. It was. It did. It didn't feel special at all. I think it was just because I knew. I don't have a lot of time left. I asked for a meeting, sort of. Leo, Abe, Silver, and me. The others weren't awake. I'm going to miss them. I hope they miss me too. Log 0.4. Eclipse haven't come yet. Surely it's a matter of time, right? As you flip to the end of the book, the pages start to write themselves. There's a large white room, lab equipment on the side, a room inside a room on the other. There's one person there. They have a mechanical arm. No one else is present. The author sits on the hospital bed. They wince as a sample of skin is taken. The figure walks away for a little bit. They come back and guide the author into a tube. The tube is filled with water. The author bangs on the glass and tries to open the door on the tube, but they keep shut as the author brings their hands up to their nose and mouth. Their vision starts to blur and the tube drains. They stumble out of the tube, soaking in coffee. They're confused and frightened. The figure is intrigued and taunting. Defeated, the author forces themselves to their feet and returns to sit on the hospital bed. They hug a shark plush as a figure walks over with a needle and gives them a shot of some kind. There's a small period where nothing happens. Then the author panics. They breathe heavily. Claws reaching out to strike at the figure, but missing and ripping through the air instead. Tearing a open portal. They're at the egg cemetery now. They scramble over to the temple. A new figure shows up. Then a few more. Conversation occurs. The first figure to show up plunges their blade into the author's chest. Slowly, everything goes dark. The writing has stopped. There's nothing else to share. I wish I was there for her. I wish I could have told her it would be okay. You were there, not doubt yourself. You were everything to her. Here you go. Thank you for sharing that with me, Delta. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot. Things feel very different and heavy for me right now. Always be here, Proxy, no matter what. Will be ahead of hold when you feel too weak to stand. I'm trying to stand. But if I fall, just know I'll get back up. Here to help you stand, and help you get back up. Thank you then. Both of you. You guys mean a lot to me as well. I think I'll rest now, though. I'm tired again. Sleep well, Mom. I love you. I love you too, Blossom. Take care of yourself. Buenas noches, Proxy. Buenas noches, Delta. Buenas noches to the both of you. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, Melly. Good night. All right. More sad lore. Let's go. That's crazy, man. But more lore. Now isn't that insane? Hello everyone. Uh that happened because you know what? That happened, man. Um, like lore. Uh Today was I was not expecting to stream today, but tomorrow I will stream. Uh so you should probably be there cuz that's going to be a very interesting stream for tomorrow. Like very interesting. Um I hope you guys, enjoy it for your birthday. I'm going to get you of like better help or something. That's crazy. That's crazy trying. That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's insane. You guys got other music other than other than the mysterious scary music. You got Satch music. Yippee. No, just kidding. Sorry. I hope you guys like today's lore. It was Lori as always. But hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah. Remember to have a good morning, a good evening, and a good night. And remember to eat water and drink food, all right? I'll raid you guys. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!